Okay, this is Alpha O4. Alpha O4 has some changes. The starting screen has 3 ships. Only the first one has the tutorial content, so if you're new at the game, make sure that you choose the first ship, which is this guy here, Redactor. And the other 2 ships, they're a little bit larger, they've got more guns, and they do not start you in the tutorial area. They put you in the older content area where there's more instant action, less hand holding. So yeah, if you're playing through again and you don't feel like learning how to pick up boxes again, go ahead and do it. So yeah, this is a little mini game that has been introduced. I like to call it Let's Fly into Garbage. And I can play this game all day if you let me. Unfortunately, I have other obligations that keep me from playing Let's Run Into Garbage all day, but it's a fun little mini game if you want to check it out. All you have to do is find some garbage and run into it. But the starting area, the tutorial area, has been a little bit redone. Believe it or not, this is the same area that was in Alpha 03, but I made it a little bit more in character, so it's not like the developer talking to you now. It's more like the game or something. Some mysterious character in the game is talking to you. So, yeah, you can run into garbage for a while. When you get tired of doing that, go ahead and check out the first mission, which is the Aftermath. And for the Aftermath, all you really have to do is click Continue, and it'll tell you what to do next. So, continue. And it gives you the next mission, which is Survivor Sweep. And this is the same first mission as the Alpha 03 tutorial. The only difference is that the little boxes have been turned into life pods, and you don't need to pick up quite so many of them. And pickups now have little nameplates, which makes them a little easier to see. The thrust and drag have both been increased, so you speed up and you slow down faster. I know that that's not a realistic physical model, but it seems to help quite a bit when it comes to picking up these pick-upable items. Also, the force that is applied to the pickups is a little bit more force now, so it's more likely that you won't just fly past the item without actually tractoring it in. It's pretty easy to pick this stuff up, I think, anyway. One of the invisible changes is Zigfrak has an event system now, which means that when things happen in the game, like ship blew up, or player looted item, or something like that, player entered area, these little events get fired off, and I can do things based on whatever's going on in the game at the time and what event got kicked off. So it's used for the missions and the items mainly right now. But yeah, that was something that I can't believe I've gone this long without, but it's got now. Another invisible change is I took a first pass at the RTS resource system, so there will be like minerals and energy resources floating around that you can tractor in and build up your fleet with and do other things with. But you can't do that yet. But just talking about, what I've been working on. So yeah, this last one is heavy sleepers. To kill these little sleeper drone bastards that got left behind to patrol the sector. And they're pretty easy. Again, this is the same mission from the last alpha, but changed a bit. There's still a chance that you will get cooked. One of the big changes is that although you still can't save the game, you can continue from where you got blown up rather than starting all over. as long as you don't quit. I mean, it has to be while you're still in the game. But when you explode, I intercept that and I pop up a little dialogue that says, "You are dead. Continue or accept." And remember, you're not playing WoW, you're not talking to a spirit reser. If you click accept, you explode. If you click continue, you will get a full little health bar and you'll get moved off to the side there. And you'll be able to continue without dying. And that's just a little temporary stopgap measure to help people test and whatnot. When it comes to saving the game, that's kind of complicated for me, but I'm working on it. I have, I don't know, maybe about half of the work done to do it. Because I have to save the player, and I have to save all of the player's items, and all the player's progress, and all this stuff. It's a lot of work. And, yeah. So yeah, there's still looting opportunities on that last one. This one, instead of the mission that's like, oh my god, holy crap, you're awesome, there's a, oh my god, holy crap, we tracked an alien artifact into our inventory, let's take it to get checked out. So you take that alien artifact here to the station, and they're like, well, yes, nod. And another mission becomes available, which is to take this artifact that you found, which is all nicely packaged up and quarantined away, to an undisclosed location. They're being kind of shifty about where they actually want you to take it, and that's because I wanted to introduce a mission chain that teaches you how to use your jump drive and your map, rather than just throw this massive wall of text at you that's like 3 paragraphs of stuff that's like, zoom out and then click on this and then jump and then click on this and then jump again and then jump and zoom and jump. I broke that up into 3 discrete missions that are like, okay, jump to the star, now jump to the planet, and finally when you're here at the planet, continue, and you get a message from the station that you're actually supposed to take the package to. Bring it in to the station. Bring it on in. Hand it in, it's under your missions. You can look at what you're about to get. Basically, one of everything for this. Continue. Alright. It says, thank you for handing in that mission. Here is another mission. And these are adventures in science. There are only 2 adventures in science right now, but there will be more, I guarantee it. And these are to familiarize the player with how to use items. Right now there are both weapon quests, but missions, not quests. These are missions. Though I might accidentally say quests sometimes. So yeah, what you just saw happen is I equipped some stuff. I equipped a weapon, and that weapon had some preferred ammo, which was the mission ammo, so that loaded automatically. Now, I've got to fire 24 test shots, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not. It fires 3 at a time for the missile one. And, in the future, there might be weapon types in the game that are like this, fire multiple projectiles at the same time. They're a little expensive, so I don't have them on everything, but the ability to do it has been in the game for a while. It's just not really used for anything yet other than this one mission. So yeah, fire off 24 of those. Continue. And it gives you another one. And this starts off with a payload, which is a box, and you have to open the box to show you what a payload is and that they're a thing that you can use. It's kind of a weak example, to be honest, but yeah, it gives you a weapon and 2 ammo types. The ammo has to be equipped in a pulse weapon, so you can use the loner that the mission gives you or the weapon you started with. You probably already have a pulse weapon because you start with one, but You equip the pulse ammo into a pulse weapon, and you use it. You fire 25 test shots from chambers A and B. That's what you're seeing here. This is the Twisted Pair, which is completely ludicrous, but looks kind of neat. And then it runs out of ammo, and it automatically loads your default ammo. And then you use the other one, and this is Positron Chamber, and it's kind of pretty. Fire off 25 more, which goes pretty quick because there's like a really short cooldown. These things that he's shooting at are just completely absurd placeholder things, science platforms. Probably turn him into targeting platforms or something in the next alpha. We'll see what happens. I just wanted to finish this alpha up, and I was like, screw it. Let's make some squiggly crap. So yeah, you run into this placeholder mission, which is like, oh crap, what is this? I don't know. Did I leave that in there? Yes, I did. But basically, it's where the tutorial ends abruptly because it's unfinished, and it sends you to the system which has the older missions in it, the Amnesty system, with Alpha Station orbiting the planet Drywater. And yeah, you can go ahead and after you're done with the tutorial, play through the older original Alpha content, which is all placeholder anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it's something to do. It gives you things to kill and places to go and fun prizes and stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. That's where I stopped recording this. Yep. Yeah, 04 is out in the wild. Check the site. And thanks for watching.